Hey guys, what is going on, Minecraft Matt? Today I'm going to be showing you guys the new Minecraft Update 1.7 or Snapshot 13w37a. First thing we have is new types of food. It's fish. You have raw salmon, cooked salmon, pufferfish, and clownfish. They all, I believe, all have the same hunger health. Fishing items, which are a bit new. You have a standard fishing rod, and now you have two new enchanted books for fishing. You have Luck of the Sea 1, 2, and 3, and you have Lure 1, 2, and 3. Lure basically attracts the fish quicker. And Luck of the Sea is like a charm. It's a luck type of enchantment for the fishing rod. I believe it gives you more of a chance of getting multiple fish or more types of rare fish. So I'm just going to apply that in an anvil. You could find these books in any dungeon or mine shaft. They cannot at this time be enchanted via an enchanting table. So there you go. You have an enchanted fishing rod. Now I'm going to be showing you guys a new type of dirt block. It's called a podzol. I believe it's now in one of the new biomes, which I'm going to get to later. Now let's move on to the new types of flowers that they have. They have, of course, the good old-fashioned yellow flower. It's no longer called that. It's called a dandelion now. They no longer have the red rose. It's called a poppy. They have a blue orchid. They have an allium. I believe that's how it's pronounced. They have a red tulip, orange tulip, white tulip, pink tulip, and an oxy daisy. Now we're going to move on to the two block high types of plants and flowers. We have a good old-fashioned sunflower, a lilac, a double tall grass, a large fern compared to the small fern, a rosebush, and a peony. I believe that's how it's pronounced. We now also have new single-player commands. We have /summon entity. I'll give you an example. If you do /summon space cow space give the coordinates, and then just basically type, let's say, invincible :1, that will spawn in those coordinates an invincible cow. Now we have /achievement give achievement and then the player. So basically that gives the achievement, forgot the E, gives the achievement to the player, or if you just don't want to be able to get the achievement, just gives you it right there and then. Now I have a personal favorite, /set block. I'll give this an example, so I'll type this out. If you do /set block, and we do x, let's do -900, y 4, z 970, and then we type 1. If I turn around, there should be a stone block. And there you go. There's the stone block. To show I'm not bluffing, I'll re-execute the command. And there you go. Block placed. Okay guys, so now we're going to move on to the biomes. The new biomes that they're adding. Okay guys, so now we have this new type of biome. This is called a birched forest hills. This next biome is called a cliff biome. If I zoom in, you can see this is basically just cliffs. We have a cold beach, which I think is pretty cool. We have a deep ocean. Now the deep ocean can become actually pretty deep, and it can go on for, I believe it was said, 20,000 blocks in any direction. I believe that's the maximum, and I believe the minimum would be like something like 5,000 blocks. So I find that pretty cool. Next thing we have now is extreme hills. If you can see, these hills are a bit extreme, so to speak. Here's more of an example of some extreme hills. It's in a different type of biome. We now have a flower forest, which is basically all the flowers I just showed you in the previous section of this video. Basically spread out throughout the forest, and yes, it literally does look like that. We now have the ice plains, which is, I think, just a pretty, really cool design. Just look at that. All these stacks and tree thingies are actually ice. We now have a jungle edge. So basically, it's like a jungle / grassland, so to speak. That's my impression of it. We now move on to the Mega Taja, I believe that's how it's pronounced, or something, Taja. And it's basically that Dopply, or whatever that dirt block I showed you in the thing, I can't remember. It's basically, this is the dirt block, and it has these types of birch trees and things. We now on to the Mega Taja Hills. These are Taja Hills. Basically, you can see it's a bit different from like a major forest biome or something. Now, this is a Mesa, or a Mesa, I believe it's a Mesa. Basically, I think it's some form of clay or something, and it just looks like this. I think it's pretty cool looking. This is a Mesa Plateau. It's a mesa, obviously you can see, and it has plateaus and different things. It's mixed in with sand and desert type of thing. We have a roofed forest. Basically you can see how these trees are just, looks like they have roofs, and you could also have some mushroom trees in it. Now we have a savanna plateau. Kind of looks like northern Africa, I believe. Just looks a little like that. It's just a plains with some hills, and you got trees, pretty cool looking trees. This is a savanna updated, so they also have a different type of savanna biome. I like this one actually a bit better. You have Taja snowless. So basically this will not snow in this biome. This is a birched forest. Birch forest hills. And then there you go. That's the entire thing. I just showed you the cliff biome, guys. So basically, Minecraft is updating a lot of new biomes. It's not really that they're making so many new biomes. It's more of they made a few new biomes, and there's so many different variations of it. Anyway, guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy the episode, or the video, should I say. If you guys did like it, please leave a comment, leave a like, and subscribe, please. Anyway, guys, my name is Minecraft. See you guys.